Hello there guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. And today I've done a video in a long while since my last vlogs I've done. So anyways, I am playing a game called Anthem, and I've been Masterwork since like basically yesterday afternoon, now my time. So anyway, tips, recommendations, tricks what am I going to recommend? How in the world did I get up to 486, which is the minimum power for Masterwork? What am I going to recommend? Obviously doing some legendary contracts because it's a guaranteed drop, but that's what I'm here for. But what do I recommend for consumables in a stronghold? Now, what I recommend is the gear sigil. It helps like decrease a little bit of the wait time of your separate abilities that you have, but not your ult. So grenades, assault launchers, that will help you out greatly. Next is shield sigil. Why do I recommend this? It helps increase your strength of the shield by 30%, and also increases the regeneration by 30%, which is more of a decrease, which is amazing. And I enjoy it very, very much, especially with the build that I'm doing. Now, the last thing that I'm going to recommend, armor. Why the hell would I recommend the armor sigil? Here's the thing with armor. Even though that you go up to Masterwork, it's not really going to matter. You're going to need it regardless, whether you do something or not. Like, for example, this is a little clip of me going into one of the first encounters where I have to get 8 echoes to do this. And the last tip I'm going to say is keep moving around, because if you stay in one place, you are literally just saying kill me. But as you can see as well, see how like I have my shield back already in like a few seconds? That's what the shield sigil does. Now, there will be some clips later on where I lose my shield for a moment. You will see me lose some health, but not so much. But as we go on through the stronghold on Grandmaster 1, you will see what I mean by all that. See, like, here's the gear sigil kicking in. You see how it's coming back pretty fast like that? That's why I would recommend like abilities, like more ability and more defense consumables like this, because of the fact it will help you in the longer run. Now, that's not to say like whatever build you have, it may differ, like you can do different perks and everything, but this is just something that I would recommend personally, as someone that's been running strongholds and legendary contracts on Grandmaster 1 and did one on Grandmaster 2. Now every now and again you'll see like different things. See, like, you see how my melee comes back really fast? No matter what, I'm gonna have that ready to go. So as we go on through everything, now we moved on to like the second encounter of getting the second relic silence. Now you have to get 12. And by the way, what I'm gonna recommend is maybe get like 6 echoes in there first, and then like leave it alone for a while, so then you can get all the enemies eliminated before you get the last 2 before you unleash the enemy boss. That's just something I recommend here. But anyway, back to my point. Anytime you go through like a stronghold or sometimes raids, the biggest thing is not gonna be just weapons. It's gonna be your abilities and your own self-defense capability, and of course your ults. So no matter what you're gonna do, it's always going to be recommended you do something to help with your abilities or your gear, like a grenade or maybe something like the little laser like I'm shooting. So that's just something that I highly recommend, no matter what it is. Now the last thing I'm gonna probably talk about for a while, running around. Why the hell do I recommend running around? You see how I'm moving around and I'm keeping my health up and everything? No matter what I'm doing, if I get myself into the clear to where I could stop moving around, I could be fine. I'll be fine, but when you don't run around, especially if you are like, let's say, a swarm of enemies, like what's popping up now, well, actually, this is where I kind of stay up here for a moment. You see how he's running around and stuff like that? He's not getting damage because he's keeping moving.
Energy readings are stabilizing.
Now, no matter what it is, you're just going to have to keep moving only because of the fact that you have to. Otherwise, you die faster. And I've been in enough strongholds to know that. And not only that, I've been through legendary contracts and everything, especially Grandmaster 2. So the thing is, you have to keep running around because you will get yourself screwed over and everything. But when you see stuff like this, by the way, just a little tip from doing a stronghold, if you see something like what I'm shooting at, just shoot it. It's gonna make it a lot easier so you don't get fucking electrocuted. But excuse my language, by the way. I know you guys are trying to go towards like a family friendly kind of thing, but here's the thing. I'm more of a guy for, let's say, a mature audience. YouTube, so don't care what you're gonna do. It's gonna be out there. Anyways, back to what I was going with. Anytime you're moving around, you're always checking your 6. And you see how, like, sometimes you'll pop up and then see everyone moving around. That's what you want to do. Now, the overview of what I recommend.
1 for each of the tyrant's legs.
So overall, what am I gonna recommend? Obviously, those 3 sigils I have mentioned, which is the shield sigil, which increases your strength and regeneration by 30%. So that's awesome. Armor, because of the fact that that your armor base strength is increased by 30% and physical resistance is increased by 10%. That's amazing. Especially if, let's say, you're gonna go with a close quarter build. And as you can see, there's rewards, and I didn't get much of the boss capture, so I do apologize about that. But anyways, and then the last thing I recommend is Gear Sigil, because abilities matter. They always matter, no matter what you're going to do. And by the way, as you will see with the 2 Masterworks, I'm not getting something I want, which is a support gear. I need the support gear that's Masterwork. And yes, by the way, I have just about everything on my Ranger, or should I say my main at this point, Masterwork, except for the support. But anyways, look. And then the last part is running around. You want to run around because if you stay in one place, especially in levels of hard to Grandmaster 3, you will die very fast as a javelin. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day.